Hello and welcome to Tapping Tuesday. I'm so happy to be here with you. My name is Sable, and for the next 60 minutes, we are going to jump into clinical EFT together. If this is your first time, welcome. If it is not your first time, welcome back. Quick explanation, EFT stands for Emotional Freedom Techniques, also known as tapping. So if you've seen this tapping or this tapping, that is what we are going to do today. The ways that you can participate are simply to follow along. You don't have to do anything more than that. Even just watching a tapping session and being invested emotionally will get you some benefit. Other ways, if you want to tap along, if you want to repeat the different things that I say, and I can show you how to adjust it to make it more specific to yourself as we go along. If you want to more actively participate, we do have a live chat. I do my best to incorporate as many suggestions as possible throughout our session. If what you would like to tap on is a little too vulnerable, you don't want to put it out there in front of the entire world, you can always email me. This is not instant. I will have to bring it up next week, but I will bring it up so that you know how to approach it in any particular way that I could offer to you while still maintaining that safety and privacy. My email is at the top of the chat. I will also speak it out loud. It is Fable, Fable, at EFTuniverse.com. I don't answer a whole lot of questions because we have a whole channel dedicated to like the science behind it, the clinical studies, the published research. Really fun to dive into. Over 300 videos on all of that on our YouTube channel, which is EFT Universe. So you can go there for all of that. Here, the intention is for you to experience EFT because while hearing about it is really exciting, feeling it in your own body is a very different way of understanding what it can do for you in your life. So whether you're brand new to it, or you've been doing it for a while, this is meant to bring you community, to make some time to tap intentionally in your weekly life, and maybe pick up some different angles of how you can utilize the 48 clinical EFT techniques that we have at our disposal. With that, I will say hi in the chat, and then we will ground for just a minute, and then we'll get right into our tapping session. Hello, Curiosity. I'm putting in your request. Thank you. The universe is for me. My life is for me. I love that. My keyboard and I are having a dancing chaos. Oh, no. Oh, and technology is, they have such tricky dance steps. Hello, Mama Hutch. Yay, yay, yay. Hello, Blast Scout. Tapping for post-surgery pain relief. Okay, besides Tylenol. And clear decision on making your next steps. Gotcha. Hello, Zarina. I'm excited that you're here. Hello, Tanya from Germany. Glad to have you. Gregory from Farmington, Connecticut. Nice to have you. I think of Connecticut, and I think right now I'm just like cold, snow, ice. So I hope if that's true for you, that you are warm and safe. Mama Hutch, can we tap on when we get triggered by a toxic person, making unkind, untrue accusations? The trigger was much like my out of control mother throughout my childhood. Oh, I'm so sorry for that. That's entirely frustrating, and I really feel you in that. So thank you for that suggestion. You are not alone in that experience. Joy, feeling better after 3 weeks of illness, changing patterns to slow down. Nice. I appreciate that. I definitely feel like we're going to have a physical body tap today, and there are multiple angles of that I think that we can work in. I really appreciate the phrase changing patterns to slow down. And Serena, fear of technology and its invasive potentials. Oh, that we could take the whole hour on that, right? Joy, tapping for the chaotic times. Yes. And Tanya, tapping for tinnitus. Gotcha. All right. Thank you so much for your suggestions so far. If you have any other thoughts or ideas, or you haven't contributed yet, you decide you want to at any point, please put those in the chat. I do have one community member suggestion. I'll just go ahead and speak it real fast. Essentially, it is on the discomfort of when a person doesn't like you. When you're in the presence of someone and you can just tell that maybe despite your best efforts, you're just rubbing them the wrong way, and the feelings that can come from that. For some people, it could be it doesn't feel safe. It's more of a pandering. Um, what's the phrase I'm looking for? Where you have to have a people pleaser. You have to have people like you, and you're not able to get this person there, and so that now you don't feel safe. It could be you're feeling judgment. You don't feel like you belong, so now you feel lonely. Maybe you feel ashamed, embarrassed, or dumb. Because you feel like, man, I'm missing something, and why is this? Why is this my outcome? There are a lot of ways that when someone doesn't like you, how it can trigger something negative in your own body, because we want to make it make sense, right? And so rarely do we say, oh, well, I see something's happening and I hope they figure that out. Um, okay, let's go ahead and ground, and then we'll get into more discussion and tapping. So go ahead and breathe. You can take a deep breath if that sounds good to you. Otherwise, just notice your breathing. And if you're breathing really shallow, go ahead and try to deepen your breath a little bit. And as you're noticing your breathing, go ahead and notice your body as well. And just notice if your body's asking for something simple right now. If it wants more warmth, you can grab a blanket or a sweater. If it's asking you to take away some warmth and take something off, shifting the way that you're sitting, stretching, or curling up into a ball if maybe this feels good for a minute. If you need a drink of something, if you need to run to the bathroom real fast, now is a good time to go. So go if you need to go. If you need to yawn, if maybe you need to lie down and you're sitting up right now, whatever it is, if it's a simple enough request and you can fulfill it, go ahead and do. Even if it's slouching, your body's going, oh, just don't make me be all proper right now. Just let me be the level at which I feel. And go ahead and take a breath and let it out. And let's go ahead and take another breath and let it out. Now, as you feel into your body, let's go ahead and offer our bodies some intentional thought. And we're just going to look at different body parts, kind of in groups, like our hands. We're not going to get more specific than hands, arms. We're just going to take a moment. Say, hands, I acknowledge you. And I dedicate this time for self-healing that I'm taking to you. Arms, I acknowledge you, arms. And I dedicate this self-healing time to you. Shoulders, chest, back, I acknowledge you. And this self-healing time is for you. Belly, hips, everything in my core, I acknowledge you. And this self-healing time is for you. Legs, to our thighs, knees, calves, I acknowledge you. And this self-healing time right now, I dedicate to you. Ankles, feet, I acknowledge you. And this self-healing time, I dedicate to you. And coming all the way back up the body, neck, head, face, brain, I acknowledge you. And I dedicate this self-healing time to you. And emotional body, where all of my thoughts and feelings, All of my expressions exist. I acknowledge you. And I dedicate this healing time to you. And let's take a breath. Let it out. Alrighty, nicely done. Now let me remind my brain. Oh, let me see. We've got a few extra. Let's see what else has been suggested. Okay, Gregory, problems with anger against stalkers and arthritis joint pain. Those are, that's complex, Gregory. Thank you for your suggestion. I definitely feel like a tap on the impact of other people is definitely showing up today. And Claire, good morning. In Australia. Oh, you're so welcome. And Zarina, mental and spiritual body as well. Yep, absolutely. Dr. Scott, hello. Glad to have you here. Okay. Let's see. I think let's start with negativity. Let's just start with that on wherever that exists most for you, whatever plane that is most prominent for you. Just when you think of the word negativity, is it, man, I'm riddled with negative thoughts. I'm riddled with negative energy. I've got so much pain. I can't focus on anything else. I would categorize that as the negative energy, pain, because it's something we don't want. With negative people, are you surrounded externally by a negative something, a negative circumstance? What is it that is impacting you the most when you think of, man, this negative experience, this negative thing in my life? And go ahead and get clear on that. And let's tap on that first. Okay, so let's go ahead and start tapping. Oh, and one thing I did forget to say before, a lot of times I will stay on one tapping spot. The reason that I do that rather than going through all of the tapping areas is because I want to be a backup for you, rather than what you feel like you have to follow. I want you to go through all the tapping spots as you feel you need to. But if you feel like you've gotten lost, then here I am as a reference and a resource for you. What I don't want is for you to be really in this beautiful moment of release and then look at me and notice that you're 3 tapping spots behind me now, and you break that beautiful connection you've got with yourself to, oh no, to catch up with me. That's not what I'm here for. So one tapping spot is all you need. You can absolutely be effective this way. But if one tapping spot isn't feeling like what you want to do, please follow your own intuition on what your body and your brain are asking for. Okay, and that goes with changing any of the words that I suggest as well. Please do whatever you feel is best for you. Okay. So as you focus on this negative impact, go ahead and give it a number of how much it is impacting your life. From 0, let's go to 100. 0 to 100. Usually we do 0 to 10. I don't want to go all the way to 100. 100%, my life just, I can't do anything. I'm absolutely trapped by it. Nothing can happen outside of this cloud of this negativity. And 0 being, it's not there at all. I don't even know why I'm thinking about it. So just get a number, and you don't have to validate the number. You don't have to figure out why it's that number. Just trust whatever number you got, and then just put a little bookmark in it. As I consider the power of this negativity in my life, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though right now, this negativity has a big influence on my life, and I don't like that. And I don't yet have any solutions. I still choose to deeply and completely accept myself. Even though right now, this negativity is really overwhelming and in my way, I still choose to deeply and completely accept myself right now. I accept and acknowledge this is where I am. This is where I exist with this negativity. I don't like it. I don't want it. I'm not saying that I am accepting this being where I will be forever. But I give myself permission to fully acknowledge the impact that it's having right now. And I release any thoughts or fears or paranoias or superstitions that by acknowledging the impact of this negativity in my life, I am sentencing myself to having it for forever. So even if there is a part of me that thinks that if I acknowledge the impact of this negativity, I'm agreeing to have it for forever, I choose to hold space to explore it and prove that wrong if possible. This negativity, in my life, the impact of this negativity in my life. I wonder, what can I do about it? Well, if I'm honest, I don't want to do anything about it. I want it to just go away. I want it to resolve without me touching it at all. I have already dealt with it long enough. I have spent so much energy. I have spent so much time. I have spent so much focus and concentration. I really just want my turn with this to be over. I just want it to resolve and go away. I want other people to help. I want other people to step up. I want a solution to just be clear. I'm so tired and I'm so done with asking this question about this negativity. Even if, as I ask myself what I can do, I feel some or all of these things, I continue to hold space for myself. It's okay for me to have big emotions about hard things. It's okay for me to be upset about negativity. It sucks. It's horrible. And I would be worried if I wasn't upset about it. Of course, I want it gone. And it's okay for me to be upset that it's still here. But if I can't control when it leaves, and I can't control the fact that it affects me, what can I do? Where is my power in this scenario? as I look for my power, I deeply and completely accept myself. I wonder, have I been taught to know how to find my power in this scenario? Have I been shown how to have power in this situation? Or in my past, have I been shown how powerless I am? In my past, have I been shown that best case scenario, I comply and I just deal with the consequences? Or I make it worse? Or something else that is equally unfair, unjust, and not powerful? Even if in my past, in similar circumstances, my coping mechanism was to survive, and that survival was not angled towards being what was best for me. That was a long time ago. And I succeeded in surviving. I'm here now. I succeeded in there being options for myself. I succeeded in finding myself in a place where I can ask questions. So maybe all I'm lacking is knowing what to do next. So I wonder, again, what can I do? Where is my power? How do I find that out? Finding my power. Well, if what I want is a solution, but I don't have complete control over when or how that happens, what is it that the solution is going to give me? What is it that I feel I will receive when I have this solution? Is it peace? Is it joy? Relief? Health? Freedom? I wonder. Even though right now I can't give that to myself 100% yet, is it possible? Do I have the power to give this to myself a little bit, a small piece, maybe kind of a big piece? Is there something that I can do in my own power, in my own time, in my own space to give myself peace, love, joy, health, etc., where this negativity cannot touch me? It has no power over me in this area. You know what? I think maybe that is possible. I wonder, what would that look like? How can I give it a try? What would it be like to try something that's like a 2% solution? It's so small. Could I do something for 3 minutes that would offer me this feeling that I'm seeking in my solution? Can I offer myself something throughout the day that takes less than 10 seconds to accomplish? As I ponder what it is that I can offer to myself right now so that I may already begin to experience my solution, I deeply and completely accept myself. And I may try this, and it works fantastically. Oh, I'm so good at it. And I may try this, and I'm bumbly, and it's awkward and uh, unsettling because it's so new. Whether or not I'm really good or I'm really not good at offering myself parts of my solution that I can receive right now, I give myself permission to try. I give myself permission to try because trying is meaningful. And trying is how I've already gotten to where I am now from where I started. So maybe trying this can really do a lot towards my solution. This negativity, in my life, my solution, my power, right now for my solution. And as I give myself permission to explore and apply these bits of solution that I already have power over, I deeply and completely accept myself. And pause on tapping, take a deep breath. Nicely done. So go ahead and think back to that number, 0 to 100% of how much you felt that this negativity was imposing on your life. And just notice, is that number different now? And if it's not different, does it feel different? Do you feel more in power, more in control? Do you feel more positive towards it? Has the number diminished, a little bit? Did it go down, quite a bit? In your body, do you feel different? During the tap, were you yawning, sighing, crying, having insights? Do you feel more positive? Do you feel more relaxed? All of those are signs that you reached a part of your subconscious template of how you have to look at your life. And it said, ooh, no, I like this reframe. Let's rewire and move forward with that from now. So congratulations and good job. All right, let's jump right into the next one. I'm going to just go through suggestions and remind myself. I do really like the positive tap that you've asked for. I may save that as a closing tap. We'll see. Let's see. I hope that Mama Hutch, that was helpful for what you said about the toxic person. Oh, okay. Lots of new comments. Let me go through these. Doing healing time in your body. Oh, yay, Claire. That's awesome. Wow. So powerful. Hey, Rachel. Yes, it is every Tuesday. And Claire, permanent disability, severe pain, fibromyalgia. Considered negative energy. I would say, Claire, that depends on how that feels for you. It could be neutral energy. If it's something that when you think about it, your response to it is, yep, that's my life. And that can change daily, right? I can really relate to the things that you listed. And I would say for me, it changes daily. Some days I'm like, nope, I got this. And doesn't affect who I am at all. And other days, that is not how I feel. So I hope that you got clarity on that, since now we're through that tap. But I hope that tap helped you with any negative feelings that you might be feeling with that today. Oh, Dr. Scott, you put 61. I hope your number went down. If you put it, I'll see it in a sec. Okay, got the answers for that, Rachel. I hope you saw those. Experience loss by injured four-legged small dog. Oh, after 18 years. Cynthia, I'm so sorry. Okay. I know that last tap wasn't exactly like a grief tap, but I hope it still brought you some comfort. You've got a lot of love for you in the chat if you haven't seen those comments. Word into experiment. Oh, good. Sinking into my chair. Yay, lower number. Yay, Donette can feel it. Do we try to repeat after you or just tap? I never asked. However that works for you. I know, Blast Scout, I talk really fast. I don't leave much space from phrasing, from phrase to phrase, just because I want to get as much as I can. And so I feel, so I start to feel anxious if I leave a lot of space. And I know for some people it's not the preference, and it's annoying to not have enough time to repeat it afterwards. But you can just tap, maybe hear yourself say the words in your own head. But I would say however you can make that work for you, that's the correct answer. Is as cliche as that is to say. It can wait or not be done. I'm good either way. Oh, thank you for that. Zarina, you did not disappear from the chat. We still see you. I don't know why you don't see everyone else's comments. Stop thinking about my index. Oh, listen to low 50s. Good. Feeling the love. Yay. Okay, healing for broken ribs. Alrighty. Let's do a quick one on physical body. Just there's a lot of kind of acute issues that have been mentioned. So it'll be a shorter tap, and then we'll have enough time for one other one. Okay. So go ahead and let's start tapping, and just think about your body. You may know exactly what you want to focus in on. And we're doing this more a purely physical thing. So I have this physical thing, and it can still be, I feel this way about it, or I'm experiencing, these things because of it. But focusing more on the physical body aspect. It's okay if you notice what's happening because of it, but focusing in on, but I noticed that because of this happening in my body. And if you're feeling really good in your body right now, you don't have a particular complaint, that's okay. You could choose something that you would like to be just in a better place than it is now. Maybe it's I'd like for my body to be a little bit more flexible, or I'd like for my cholesterol to be a little bit lower. I would like for my immune system to stay really strong right now. Uh, you can just select something. It doesn't have to be a big issue. And it could be something that's just an improvement. Like, oh, no, I'm doing good, but this would be better. And if you're still like, I got nothing, then you can tap on a different improvement. It could be a skill set, something not having to do with the body at all. So you can just replace the words. So focus in on that body issue, this physical body issue. As I focus in on my body and I really define this issue that I'm noticing in this particular area, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though, as I focus on this particular area of my body, there's this issue that I don't want. I still choose to deeply and completely accept myself. Even though right now I have this issue in my physical body. And when I focus on it, I have feelings and thoughts about it that I don't like and I don't want. And I don't have a solution yet for it to go away. I still choose to deeply and completely accept myself. Okay, we're going to go really negative. And the reason for this is we want to flex hard into the negativity. Part of that is to validate any of the negativity that's there. And the other part is to go too far. So the brain's like, hold on, wait. That's a little out there. We want to find that boundary, okay, of the negativity. So go along with me. And we're not tapping negativity in. I know there are people who worry about that. You can't fool your brain like that. Either you agree because you're already there, or your brain goes, nope, that's not accurate. Okay. Actually, I don't deeply and completely accept myself. I don't accept this at all. I really hate that I have this issue right now. And I'm really upset about it. And you know what? I am just going to react. I am going to blow up my emotions. I'm just done. I'm done trying to be positive. I am done trying to fix things. I am in my villain moment. I'm at that point where I'm just going to go, you know what? Forget it. I will just let it burn, and I'm just going to burn everything around me too. In fact, I'm just going to let this fester and grow just like it wants to, and fill up this whole space that I'm in until it's so thick with this negativity that it literally just like implodes. It just destroys. Just like in some magical power movie, something or other. Just wahahaha, done. Destruction. That's where I am now. And you know what? I'm not going to stop there. I'm going to destruct my whole neighborhood and my whole city and my whole state or province, maybe even the whole world. till there's nothing. Destroy everything. As I consider the impact that would have if I really chose for all of these things to happen, I acknowledge the feeling that gives me. And I wonder, why do I feel this? Maybe it's because I don't really want that. I don't really want destruction. I don't really want pain. I don't want a negative outcome. Maybe I just don't know what else to do. Maybe I've got a lot of suppressed emotions regarding this issue in my body. And maybe they want to speak. Even if it doesn't help, it won't heal me faster, it won't get me an answer more quickly. But I wonder, would I feel better? Yes. No. I don't know. Even if right now I genuinely don't know what to do about this physical issue in my body, I deeply and completely accept myself. I wonder, what do I know? Well, I know I don't want to destroy the world. I know that. I don't want to destroy my neighborhood. I don't want to destroy the space where I'm in right now. I don't want to destroy my body. I know those things. I wonder, are there other things that I can discover in these spaces of I don't knows by looking for answers in a different way? That's possible, but what's a different way? Well, maybe more of what I just did. I just let my emotions out. So maybe, even though I have this issue in my body and I don't have all of the answers or solutions yet, but I do know how I feel. And maybe I have explored my emotions. And maybe I've explored some of my emotions, but not others. And maybe I haven't explored my emotions at all. But as I consider what I have and have not explored of what I know, meaning I know I have emotions, I know I have experiences, I know I have thoughts. I give myself permission to be curious about them. I give myself permission to explore them, to have conversations with them. And I allow myself curiosity. It's okay to have all of the feelings that I have. And I give myself permission to have curiosity alongside of them. Because what if What if I learned something? What if it's helpful? What if it's comforting? What if it's just interesting? And that feels good for a moment to feel. Isn't it true that any of that could be useful? I know some ways that helps bodies heal. And as I give myself permission to be curious and explore my own personal truths, my own personal feelings and processes, I hold space to be really excited about discovering my own path, my own health, my own relief, even if it is vastly different than anybody else that I know. My body, my physical body. My physical body issue, this issue with my body, my body, my body, my thoughts, my curiosity, my insights, my solutions. And as I receive these insights, I give myself permission to be really excited about them and to feel really, really good as I put them into action. And as I do this, I deeply and completely accept myself. And pause and take a breath. Kind of check back in. When you think about this issue with your physical body, do you notice that there's less pain, there's more positivity, there's less negativity? Maybe it's just more neutral. Do you feel like more hope? Do you feel a renewed sense of power or excitement? Were you yawning, sighing, crying, getting excited, feeling happier? All of these are signs that you reached a place in your subconscious brain that said, "Ooh, I like this better. Let's switch to that." So, congratulations and good job. All right, let's go ahead and go into a positive tap. Now, in EFT, we start with what is identified generally as like the negative stuff. And there's a reason for that. Um, there is a way to start tapping in positivity. What's really important when you do this is that you listen to any pushback that you have. So, if I were to start tapping and say, um, I completely believe in myself and I know that I can do anything I put my mind to. And as I'm saying that, I'm having flashbacks of memories where people shamed me for trying and failing, for not meeting expectations, maybe hurtful teasing. I'm reminded of times where I didn't meet my own expectations and I really judged myself for that. Um, that is your brain saying, oh, okay, you're introducing this belief. Here's all the things that are in your way. And it's not a negative thing to have that happen. Your brain is saying, oh, we got to empty out this box first. So here are all the things you got to get out of the way. Then we can put the positive stuff in there. So that can be a really great way to find where you have the maybe even hidden negative beliefs that you weren't aware of before you started tapping on this positive thing. So, what I'm going to show you now, because when you discover those things, that can be really helpful to go, oh, great, there's all the things I was looking for. It can also be like, oh my goodness, there's so much there. I'm never going to get to feel positive about myself because it's going to take me years to tap through all of that. There is a way to sidestep having to get through that to get what positivity you want. And that's what I want to empower you with. So that's what we're going to do right now. I do want to use the wording that curiosity offered. Okay, the universe is for me. My life is for me. Okay. So let's go ahead and start tapping. I think I'm going to tap here on this one. Tap with one hand. And as I offer you the words, just consider how it feels in your body. Can you accept it? Can you receive it? If not, what emotions are blocking it? If you're getting memories of people, places, things, and just allow them to flow. You can acknowledge them, but don't deep dive into any of them, okay? As I consider myself in this grand scheme of life, right now I choose to trust that the universe is for me and my life is for me. As I consider the universe and life itself, and what a magnificent and curious experience it all is. Right now, I choose to believe that the universe is for me and my life is for me. And even if, as I tap, I feel something opposite to these words of the universe being for me and my life being for me, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even if right now these words are not feeling 100% true or accepted, I still choose to deeply and completely accept myself. Even if I really want these words, but right now I don't feel like I can have them, I still choose to deeply and completely accept myself. I wonder, why? Why not me? Why is the universe not for me? Why would my life not be for me? What is it that I feel? I'm not worthy? I'm not enough? I'm cursed? It's just matter of fact. I'm just not loved. I wasn't given the same opportunity. Even if I feel some or all of these heavy reasons, I still choose to deeply and completely accept myself. I wonder, where is my evidence coming from for this? Even if I feel it deep in the deepest roots of my own soul, where is my evidence? Who taught me this? What taught me this? Life experiences? It's just always true? Okay, with who? Everyone around me? Always? Or is it a certain group of people? Who taught me? Where did I learn the heaviness keeping me from believing that the universe is for me and my life is for me? As I consider where these negative blocks came from, I may know immediately. I may have a very long list of experiences that I can pinpoint. I may not be sure. I may be a little confused, or I just not have a memory. But whether or not I can recall where I got the negativity from, it was a long time ago. And even if I did choose to agree at that time, I can change my mind. Oh, no, I can't change my mind. Nope, I can't. That's not allowed. Even if, as I consider changing my mind, I don't feel like I have permission to, I deeply and completely accept myself. And I wonder again, why? Why would I not have permission? Maybe before I did not have permission and I couldn't give myself permission. But that was a long time ago. That's not today. So what if today could be different? What if I don't have to prove anything, release anything, change anything in order to receive that the universe is for me and my life is for me? What if I could have it just because I want it? Oh, no. I can't have what I want. That's not okay. That brings about bad things, and then people bring about judgments and other bad things, and that gives them permission to do bad things, and I don't want any of that. So, nope, can't have what I want. Even if I immediately felt this pushback or other types of pushback, I firmly choose to hold space to explore this. Again, maybe that was true in my past. But again, is it true right now? Yes. No. I don't know. Well, then I wonder, how can I figure it out? We're going to go over about 3 minutes or so. As I wonder, how can I figure it out if I have permission, if I have safety in receiving the belief, the trust that the universe is for me and my life is for me? I hold space to be curious. I hold space for small steps. maybe I can give it a try and just see. And if it's terrible and horrible, and I'm like, nope, everything in the past is still true, then I know. And I can go back to what's worked okay for me in the past. But what if? What if? What if this works? And what if I have made it to a place to where I can receive it now? And my past is my past. And maybe I still work through some things, but maybe I don't have to receive what I want. Receiving what I want. Receiving my universe. Receiving my life. Receiving safety for me. I wonder, how do I start? If I don't have trust yet, if I don't have belief yet, if it doesn't feel safe yet, how do I start? Maybe I start with just questions. Maybe I think about this like a new person in my life, someone that I think I want to get to know, but I'm not sure yet. And so I can ask questions and say, I wonder, how could I feel that my life is for me today? How could I see that? How could I perceive that? How can I perceive that the universe is for me today? What if I receive a kind smile? What if I offer one and get one in return? Does that mean the universe is for me? Do I know what my parameters are of how I want to receive this? How can I be a friend and a safe place for the universe and my life to be? As I consider how I can begin this relationship that I choose for myself right now with my universe and with my life, I hold space to try. I hold space for success. And I deeply and completely accept myself. Okay, go ahead and stop tapping and take a breath. Now, obviously, there's a lot that would be added on to that for further progress. But what I hope that that foundation has given you is a different way to look at it, a different way to approach it, with curiosity, with questions, maybe more with logic, approaching it as a new experience, because all of that other stuff just isn't attached anymore. And giving yourself empowerment to ask questions, to choose for yourself, and to not worry about having to get it perfect because someone else in your history has dealt out consequences if you didn't get it just right. That's not what this is anymore. It's a completely different process. So I hope that that allowed you to have some separation of understanding of where that love and acceptance of receiving those into your life is going to come from. And if that tap created more questions than answers, then email me and we'll chat about it. I hope that you feel better in being here today. I hope that you have felt seen and heard and loved. I absolutely love and adore you. Thank you for spending this time with me and being a part of our community. It really does make a difference, and you really do matter. Have a wonderful week. If you have any questions or you want to have a suggestion for next week, please email me. I do always post a video on Friday. A lot of times those videos come from the conversations that I have with you through email. So don't hesitate to reach out. I am here for you. All right. Love you. Mwah. I'll see you soon.